Good morning, everybody. And hello, Constance. Thank you so much for your donation. I did receive it. I know my link is a little hard to ding. I think it's a spelling of my name that throws people off. Um, that makes it a little more difficult because my mother got creative. Hold on, I'm just waiting for my YouTube to go. Make sure it's on mute. Okay, it is. Just a second. Still having a little bit of asthma from the little bit of smoke that's still in the air from the Yosemite fires. I do believe they have those out now, but it lingers down here in the valley. I'm doing good, and I am doing single questions today. I did go in and see my surgeon, and I'm waiting for a phone call anytime now. They did book the surgery as emergency surgery, so I'm just waiting for um, the time, the date. And they said within 2 to 3 days from Tuesday. So it should be any time that the coordinator gets with me. Um, and they're calling in a specialist, a different surgeon, a specialist to come in and take care of them. I have a hematoma on my that's formed next to the graft on my vein replacement on my bypass. And I thought, no big deal. They'll just put a drain in and that'll be it. Well, it's a lot more complicated than that, I found out. By putting a drain in it, which would be wonderful if they could do, it could get an infection, and the infection could actually lead to amputation because I'm so high risk and I have a lot of immune issues. So that we've ruled out. But they're going to go in and do they're going to go in and do a needle drain and then take the sac out. It's the hematoma has a sac around it, like a cyst would, and it's encapsulated. So they're going to drain everything out, and then they have to remove that sac. And I keep seeing it attached to the graft. He says it's not, but I think it is. And so it may end up being like 2 surgeries instead of 1. I don't know. I don't even know if they have me booked overnight or not. They didn't go into that. I'll find that out when I talk to the surgical coordinator. So I'm just I'm pretending like I'm not stressing over it, but yeah, I am. So with stress with me, I have multiple sclerosis. It gets me a little bumbly sometimes. So bear with me. So if I'm a little bumbly today, you know what it is. But I did want to come on and let you guys know what was going on. I have no idea what day I'm going in, if I'm going in by Friday or if I'm going in the first of next week. They're not wanting to set on this any longer because this has been going on a little over 2 months. And he didn't realize how serious it was because the head of vascular surgery had kicked me out of the ER and told me, oh, it's nothing, don't worry about it, and talked to him. And he didn't realize how serious it was until all the swelling in my leg went down, and that didn't. And I kept telling him it's really painful. It doesn't feel right. Something's wrong. And he kept telling me, oh, when the fluid dissipates and absorbs by your body, the swelling will go down and everything will be fine. But it didn't. So that's why we got where we're at now. And it's not the doctor's fault. It's actually the department head's fault because she's the one that rushed me out of the hospital, took me off the antibiotic protocols, and then canceled the admit that the head of ER had set up when I went back to the ER with the complication. So I have a do not touch order on this gal. I'm like, I don't care how big of an emergency is, she's not touching me. Just keep the woman away from me. She had a horrible, horrible, horrible bedside manner, and real piece of work. But so I'm waiting anyway. So if my phone rings, I'm going to hit the mute because I'll only answer it if it's a hospital. I know it's not my daughter because I just got off the phone with little Miss Chit Chat from Pennsylvania. And my daughter's doing good. They're heading to New York this weekend to go shopping for school clothes. Rich grandma lives in New York. But, so she's taking all the kids out shopping. Hi, Sharon. How are you doing? So, anyways, that's where I'm at, and I should be hearing from the hospital anytime now, and I'll get my surgical date and find out exactly what's going on. So, I'm doing single questions today. So, if you have a specific question, if you could put it in all caps. If you're on your cell phone to get all capsules, just hit that arrow up twice real fast, and it'll allow it all caps. Hey, Wayne. Hey, how are you doing? I'm getting a full room. And hi, Shaz and Janet P. Who else is in here? Oh, wrong computer. Let me go to this one. I can scroll with my finger. Gathina and Constance and Chromatia, I guess is how you say it. Chromati. I'm gonna slaughter it. Last week it was hypnicity. I could not say that for my life. Every time I looked at it, I knew what it sounded like. I could not get it out of my mouth. Stumbled and stumbled and stumbled over it. Now I got it. She hasn't been in the room. Figures right. Anyways, I'm going to start the message, and I'm going to start with Constance. She's the first one in the room. She's been patiently waiting. Let me click my list up really quick so I don't miss anybody. Hello, Patricia. Hi, Tammy Bambi. Yeah, somebody was in your home, Tammy. I'll connect in to see who that was. The minute you asked, I had a yes. Somebody was there visiting you. Yeah, I go down my list really quick. If you do have a question, go ahead and put it in. Even though I starred you, I will look for the questions because they'll be highlighted. Wayne, so hello to Suzanne for me. Okay. And Constant want a message from Spirit. I'm sorry I haven't been on the last couple of days. I meant to come on and do my anniversary show. My anniversary was on the 8th. I was just sort of a little bit of a shipwreck after being at the doctors and all that. So I needed to get myself grounded and back in focus. And of course, I had a bunch of people in the family calling me to find out what was going on. Okay, message. Spirit showing me light all around you, Constance. They're saying you're really awakening. You're very connected. They said you talk to them, they do answer. You'll start noticing different signs and that they give you. You can even hear them if you listen. Be very open to hearing them. Showing me this vibrant light around you, though. You're really working in your light. You're working in that really good high. You're connecting with your higher energies. You're working your vibrations increasing. They're telling me. So your ability to connect is getting stronger and stronger. Trust in that. Trust what you hear. Those aren't your thoughts. They are speaking to you. They're telling me you're clairaudient. You can hear them. They also leave you messages and symbols. They're not showing me what kind of symbols though. They said as you see them, you'll understand. They'll be something that stands out of the ordinary. It'll catch your eye. Those are messages. If you do see something and you're not understanding, to ask them for more information. They will give you more information to help clarify it so you have better understanding when they're trying to communicate with you. Be very open to the communication and trust when you hear them. Everybody hears differently. I hear like around my eardrum when my guides speak to me. I know people that hear from their crown chakra. I know people that hear from their third eye area and in this area of their brain. So it just depends on how your receiver works. And you may just have a knowing, just something you just know something. That's a cognitive response to spirit. Trust that too. When you just know something, you can't, you know it, you can't shake it. You don't know why you know it. You just know it as a fact. Spirit will communicate with you that way too, constant. See what the cards have to say. There you are. You're the Queen of Cups. You're moving up into your spirituality, your strength. You're rising into it, and you're embracing that. You have the King of Cups. The first card of your reading is the King of Cups. This is a very nurturing king. It's a king that provides abundance. This is also representative of you. You have the ability to care for your family, care for your um, to bring in the abundance. And I'm not talking about excess of abundance. I'm talking about all your needs are met. You have the ability to run a stable household, to put the food on the table, make the bills, everything's stable. Um, you're very emotionally in tune to your family. You're a very nurturing mother, and you use your instincts. So that's beautiful power. You're queens. You've got queens around you. I've got all these queens. I've got your Queen of Cups. That's in touch with your higher spirit. Your Queen of Wands. That's you're rising into your light, your power, your strength. So you're very strong. You have strong abilities. This is telling me, and I'm hearing your spirit say yes, yes. You're opening up stronger and stronger to your abilities. Just allow them to flow and trust them as they come in. Trust the messages they send you that you are hearing them. And they say you do acknowledge them. You also question them. Quit questioning them. No, just have that knowing that what you're receiving is correct. I'm showing that I don't know if you've had heartbreak in your past, but you're coming out of that energy and you're not carrying that heartbreak energy with you, whatever may have broke your heart. It may have been a relationship, it may have been um, something at work or something in the household or a loss of somebody, but you're starting out of that naked that overwhelming heartbreak energy. You've let that go. It's not serving you any longer. You do have things coming your way. I've got the Four of Cups. Four of Cups are your foundational cards. Um, this is your emotional foundation. Um, that is strong. You have strength in that. You are being offered something from spirit, and so watch for opportunities coming your way. Um, the offers will be good. Trust in them. Follow your heart when you make a decision. When you have opportunities coming your way, um, follow your heart emotion, because it's going to lead you to your truth and what's right for you. Always trust in that. You're in this new cycle process now. I get the Fool card for you. And you are taking that leap of faith as you go. You're the beginning of a new journey in this cycle. So blessings and enjoy the journey. It's going to be a journey of growth, they're telling me, of just constant growth, change, growth, prosperity. Just go with the flow with it. You will get the messages. They will continue to guide you. So just watch for the messages as they guide you. You'll know. You'll just have that knowing of what you need to do next, and follow that. Follow their lead. They will lead you in the correct direction. So blessings to you, Constance. And I hope that resonates. Thanks for coming in, Wayne. And we have next Janet. Janet P. And how are you today, Janet? I hope this is finding you good. We're here in the 90s in California right now, so it's a cooling streak for us. We'll be back up in the triple digits next week. Not looking forward to that. But I'm enjoying this 92, 93-degree weather we're having this week. It's been a long summer. We had 4.5 weeks of triple digits, and we get to cool off for a week. And then we're going back into it. Hopefully, it's not going to be more than a week of it. Hopefully, we'll start going up and down a little bit. I'm tired of the heat. I live in the wrong part of the world for this. Come August, I'm ready for summer to be over. And the sad thing is, in this area, summer doesn't end until mid-October. And mid-October, we finally cool off and start getting a little bit of pretend rain and cloud cover. And then by Halloween, we finally get that drop where it stays nice and cool. But October, we start hitting back into the more steady 90s. In September, we're still running in the hundreds off and on. So it can be long, hot summers here. It's also California fire season started in mid-July, and they run all the way through November. So that's why that's part of the reason why we have such a long fire season here is that really hot heat. It dries everything out and it makes kindling and grass fires and massive forest fires. And California has a lot of forests. We're not all just beach. We have the Sierra Nevada mountain range up and down the state that connects into the can't think of the mountain range when you go into Oregon, the Siskiyous. And so that's all high fire um, region, and we get a lot of fires up north, up in that region, and that would be up closer to where like Linda G's at. So, and I'm not seeing big fires around her. I'm seeing them more north of her, but not actually where they're evacuating her area. I think they've had enough fires through there that the fire seasons will die down a bit in her area for a while, because it takes a while for the natural rehabilitation of the forest and the ground cover to redevelop and to get hazardous again after a season or two of those fires. So, and for Janet, let's see. Yeah, fires are scary. I'm a Forest Service brat, so I grew up with fires all around me all the time. I'm used to it. And we actually house fire crews on the. I lived in a ranger district for a number of years, and we had big fire crews that stayed up on district with us. So yeah, it can get real crazy. Yeah, Yosemite is beautiful. I'm about 30 miles, 45 miles away from Yosemite. I'm up by Sequoia National Park, which is just 10 miles up the road from me. It's all beautiful up there. So, Janet, how many spirits coming forward for Janet? It's like you might have had a little bit of stress going on around you, Janet. First card I get, underlying card of the reading, it says, you are walking away from something, but you are walking into the light. Um, this is a good thing. Whatever you're walking away is not serving you anymore. You need to let that energy go, learn the lessons that were brought forth, and move into that light, into that better energy, into that better spiritual value. You are rising above this energy with the Seven of Wands. You're rising into your higher power. You're very in tune with what is right for you, and you are being guided in that process. Listen to spirit, and they will continue to guide you. You're still tuffling some of this energy around in your head. I see that you've got all these wands around you. Wands are strength. Use that strength to realize that whatever it is that's underlying, that's bothering you, that you're still battling in your head, it's no longer serving you. You've learned those lessons. So take the time to meditate, ground yourself. And I like this because, you know, this senseless fighting, there's no reason to be worried about this energy anymore. Let this energy go. It's not serving you, and move on, because I see you rising above this with the Page of Swords. You're taking what you've learned in this. There you are with your books. You're rising above it. You're ascending out of that energy. You've learned those lessons. It's bringing you to your next level of ascension. It's making you rise up and further one with spirit, and with trusting yourself in your journey. Um, you've got this, because this is followed by the star, and this is your wishes come true. So we've got a full moon coming out tonight. Tonight's the 11th. Yeah, it's the 11th. Today is the night of the first full moon. Get those get your hopes, your dreams, what you're wanting to come forth for you, manifest. Tonight's a great night to manifest. Get that written list out. Keep it very, very positive. What is it that you want to see come forward in your future? See yourself in that. Get that list out. Put it in the moonlight. Send it out to the universe and allow that to come in. Always keep your list positive. It's a great time to manifest. And, it's funny because you start out with the walk away card and you end with that walk away card. You have packaged up what is important to you at this point in time in life. You have walked away from that negative energy, and you are walking into your new path. So blessings to you. I hope that helps out. Come back for a reading. Let's see what direction that's going from there in your future. But you're just right now, you're just working out that energy and rising above it. Enjoy that. Get that those hopes and dreams out there. Manifest that, because it is time to put that out in the universe. You have the star shining down on you, so anything you manifest is going to come towards you. Remember, manifestation doesn't work in ego time. It works in spiritual time, and spiritual time does take a little time for it to come forward, but you will receive that coming forward. Options underneath: work on your higher power, and you've been released from whatever was suppressing you. So don't allow that suppression to kick in anymore. Blessings to you, and I hope that resonates. And hi, Vivian. I will add you to the list. Thank you for posting for me. Yes, if you do have a specific question you want to put it out there, please do ask. And I will try to make sure I review to make sure I see the questions. And next up is Shaz. How are you today, Shaz? A lot of positive energy coming around you, Shaz. As I connect into your energy. Send me a message from Spirit. Shaz need to. Hearing saying that positive energy. A jumper. Got another one walking away from something. But you are walking in that light with that 8 of Cups. Whatever's been emotionally strained around you, you have walked away. You're ascending into your light as you walk away. The Jumper card is worry. That 5 of Wands, that inner worry, that trying to work through this energy. Work through that energy. Tell yourself, okay, this is the lesson I learned. Ask yourself, what did I learn from this experience? Is it serving me any longer? Take the lessons you learned forward with you in a positive light. Look for what positive came out of whatever the situation is. What isn't serving you any longer, let that go and walk away. First card of the reading, they're telling me you have strength. You have the King of Wands there. You have that fire energy, that knowing, that knowledge, the ability to rise into your light, into your power. This card is telling you you are empowering yourself. You're taking control of the situation. You're using your knowledge to move forward in life, and you're doing it in strength. So you're learning from the lessons that have been presented. You get the Empress card, which is, Mother Gaia is coming forward in this. You're pregnant with all new possibilities. You're bringing that forward as you move forward into your future. It's a beautiful card because it's showing you that energy of birth, that energy of life coming around you. I love this card. I love the depiction of this card with, Gaia actually on the card representing this energy of the Empress. Hold that card. Remember, everything you do is a growing process. All lessons learned allow you to grow, allow you to ascend, allow you to connect spiritually, emotionally, like allows you to move forward strongly in your life. Um, don't get caught up on the little things. Don't build those little fences around yourself. Stand there with your fire, with your wand, with that energy lit. Step over that fence and move forward. Don't allow the little things to bind you. You are the ones that are in control of your situation, the direction which you go. If you do that, you get the 6 of Pentacles. You've got prosperity coming your way. This is also saying be that you will give, you may even receive. This is an exchange of charity. Charity is a two-way street. When you use charity in your life and be charitable to others, it always comes back tenfold. If you need charity, don't feel ashamed. If you need, just ask somebody for help. Accept the help with gratitude, and then in exchange, put that out there to the universe too. Help somebody that is also in need. It will just open you up and make you feel warm it gives you that beautiful warm fuzz and allows you to get strength. And I know it's hard to ask people for help when you need it, but it's very easy to be charitable. It's a lot easier to be charitable than to receive charity. So realize that that is out there, that is available for you if you need it. All you need to do is ask, reach out, and ask for help. There's always somebody out there that will greet you with open arms to help, and then give back in return. And you don't have to give back to the person; you give back to others. Charity is from the heart. I do. The final card of this reading is the Emperor. You're going to stand in power of your own situation. Um, you're the ruler of your own situation. You're the ruler of your own household, the ruler of your own kingdom. So this is a very positive thing. Whatever energy you had this infighting, this lesson you've learned, you are cycling back into your power, your strength. You've got beautiful cards. You've got the strength, Gaia with the Empress, the Emperor. This is you and all the power that you have. You are making your own destiny. So, blessings to you. I love these cards, beautiful cards. And I hope that resonates with you. And Sharon, you want me to read for you? I always like to leave that up to you. And Sharon's still in the room. I know she pops in and out because she's very busy. And I know she's working on a book, which I think is great because I told her a couple of years ago, actually, I think she's working on 2 books into one in spirituality in that realm and one professionally that follows her teaching career and that type of things. And I wish her all the success in both those projects. They are a long time consuming project. They're not easy to do, but they tend to write themselves when you're connecting with spirit. So Sharon, are you still in the room? It looks like Sharon may have left the room. I know she always pops in and out in support of the channel. Blessings to Sharon. Sharon and I have been friends for a long time. We'll just move past Sharon then, and we'll go to Patricia. And I hope this finds you well, Patricia. Let me thumb through and see if anybody's posted any questions. I go back and pick up questions if people want to, because it's going to be a really short show. And oh, Terry. Let me add a couple people to the list because I didn't have 10 on my list this morning. So slide through and see if I missed. And I don't see Michelle Shining Light. Oh, there you are. Welcome, Michelle Shining Light Tarot and Terry Reiner at Holding Your Space. I need to check out your channels. I've been pretty distracted this week. Just waiting for that phone to ring. I figured, well, I'm going online. That's usually when I start getting phone calls. Is when I go online, my phone starts blasting off the hook. My hands aren't working today. Patricia. Message from Spirit. Messages from Spirit for Patricia today. I don't know if you're looking for a new job or change, or changes coming towards employment, or employment opportunities are coming your way. Watch for those changes. They're saying they're very positive, upward changes. So if you are looking for a job, you're going to get a better pay, better opportunities than you had before, or you're being recognized at work and possibly promotion or something upward towards employment opportunity, or whatever it is that you do for work, or you contribute to the community if you're not working. Whatever it is, that opportunity is going to bring it forward, maybe in an upward position. Got my cards all mixed up. I wasn't reading reversals today at all. But they all said they were the wrong direction when I dropped them. I got 2 4s in a row, foundational cards, the Four of Pentacles. That's the financial stability. Also, it's telling you to hold on what you have, be thrifty, be frugal with your money, allow yourself to save, and to build on that. That could be savings towards retirement. That could be just more frugal in your spending, so that you don't run yourself short at this point in time. Also, you have the Four of Swords. Whatever had been on your mind, you've worked through. You're resting. This is, in the traditional rite of life, this is the soldier that returns from war, and he rests on his coffin because he survived the war and contemplates his survival and his next opportunities. And this is what you're doing. You're grounding yourself in this energy. You have a strong foundation. You have financial stability in your foundation. You also have the swords, which is strength, truth, and you trust your heart. You are grounding yourself. You're working on your heart energy, and you're grounding yourself in that energy. That's very positive. It's very upward energy, and it's beautiful. Like I said, you're waiting for your ships to come, and your ships are coming in for you with this Three of Wands. That's that fire energy also. That's your knowledge, your strength. You're waiting for your ships to come in, and my guys are telling me, yes, your ships are coming in. um, they're on their way. You have partnerships, and I was feeling something, a change of employment or a change of that. This may be a change of employment, or a change in supervisors, or a change in that realm, whatever it is that you do. Um, for an income, or if it's charity work that you work on, so there will be change coming your way, and you are being guided in this energy. I get the Hierophant, that Stairway to Heaven card. That's you're rising into your highest power. You're working into your strength, that guided energy from spirit that's allowing you to step forward and move forward and up in life with these stairs, always being an upward or positive energy moving into that light. So you are rising into your strength, into that power that you have, and you are being guided there. What a beautiful card. Also, you have the memorabilia card. You are looking at your past and where you came and where you've ended up. It's a beautiful path. It gives you strength. You have that fun child with the puppy that has grown into an adult, into maturity, with your emotional maturity, your emotional energy, and it's beautiful, and it's that beautiful progression in your journeys through life, and you will continue to grow in a positive way. Here's that opportunity coming your way, with that Two of Wands. You're just waiting for those opportunities. Follow your heart as they come. You can manifest this energy with that Seven of Cups. Manifest anything you want. Get that list out there tonight. Put it out there in the universe. This is the best night of the year to manifest. Also, if you have stones and crystals and stuff like that, this is the time to put those out in the moonlight and allow them all to charge. I put all my crystals with my manifestation list when I on the full moon. I always find that that's the most powerful moon to send my wishes, my hopes, my manifestation out there with my dreams. Um, and then I set all my crystals around them that actually cleanse and charge my crystals as well. So blessings to you. I hope that resonates. And good luck, and let us know if what changes are coming up for you. And I can't see my chat because I'm running behind. Next on the list, my Tammy Bambi, my Babs. I always remember the nickname Tammy because my mom's nickname was Babs growing up. I love it. Oh, yes, someone was in your home. Someone was in your home yesterday. And I heard a big yes. It was a relative. Who was that? To the energy. Who was visiting? It's your grandmother's there, but she's there a lot. But I guess she may have stepped out for a bit and has come back in. And she was just wanting to let you know that she was back. She's there all around you, always in support, very proud of you. Wonderful. I love your grandma. She's such wonderful energy. You need to bake some cookies. I don't know why I said that. She says, if you bake some cookies, she'll be in there baking with you. She's showing me like a sugar cookie or a snickerdoodle type cookie. I don't know what kind of cookies you baked with her. If she baked cookies with you, but I heard snickerdoodles. I heard sugar cookies are snickerdoodles. Ones that you roll in the flour and when they bake, they spread out and crackle open. Get the recipe book out and make yourself some cookies. She loves you, and she's just letting you know she's back. She's there for you, always in support of you. And I had a jumper. Oh, I love it. Love the card. Ace of Cups. Sending you love from her heart. Love the jumpers. What other messages she has from the heart? Underlying the King of Swords, that moving you back into that truth, the wisdom, the strength, the guidance of your guides, the strength of the eagle, the wisdom of the owl around you, that 360-degree view that you have of your kingdom and your kingdom, your world, your family, the things that are important to you. You have everything in perspective and you take care of things. You've got justice again under that balance, that justice. It is coming your way. Just need to make those final steps to complete that process. We've got that charity card in there, also financial security. It's out there. I'm hearing this is your charity out there, that you put charity out there and you're helping others around you. Be that strength, because I have you as the king of the Knight of Swords, running that like in your truth. You're rising up into that truth and you're taking charge in that. I love this card in the center of the reading. She's telling me, dear, you are strength. You just embrace your strength, live your truth. You have it. You are the empress of your world. You're like Gaia. You nurture what's important. You take care of yourself, all those around you. You take care of your planet. You nourish it. You and it grows for you. It's strengthening you. She says, you're an extremely strong, resourceful woman. You've got this. She goes, know that you've got this. And she's there to just be there with you and watch you flourish. You've got the Page of Cups telling you that, yes, you are continuing to rise up. And you also have my favorite little flying pig at the top, that prosperity pig. When pigs fly, yeah, pigs are flying for you. And yes, you are rising up in your ascension, in your strength, in that beautiful energy. And she's just letting you know this is her message to you, just to keep doing what you're doing and moving forward. You're doing a beautiful job, and bake those cookies. It'll be fun. I may have to go and bake some snickerdoodles. That sounds really good. I'm a diabetic, but boy, that sounds really good. I've made cookies forever. In fact, I may do that as soon as I get up. Before it hits 100 again and nobody wants to turn the oven back on. Blessings to you, Tammy. Love your grandmother's energy. Talk to her. She can hear you. She'll send you all kinds of little signs around the house. You know she's there. You can, like you said, somebody's there visiting you. You can feel her there. It's good energy, though. She brings a lot of love and warmth into your home. She also works as a guardian. Nobody can enter your home that is not. She's telling me she is your guardian. She's your gatekeeper. She keeps negative energy away from you. Your home is your sanctuary. Anyways, beautiful energy. I love your grandmother. Okay. Yeah, my mom's married initials is Babs, but she's Beverly Ann, and of course she got Beth Ann a lot because it sounds so close. But she was the youngest at the time, and that's how they called her Babs. Oh, you were a long one like me. Are you tall now? You have Bambi legs, huh? Probably had the eyes too, the deer eyes. Hey, crafty lady. Yeah, I'm still taking questions. I'll make you the last question. I have 3 ahead of you. I have a short list today, so we're doing good on time. Let me add you on my list really quick. Flip over so I don't forget. And we'll close that list with Crafty Lady today. Okay. And we've got a question from Gathina. Message from your guardian spirit. Oh, I love connecting with guardian spirit. Let's see. Well, I hope you've been doing a lot of meditative work and working with your guardians, your guides. Especially right now. We're still working in the energy of Lionsgate. The veil is very, very thin, and we'll continue to run that way for the next few weeks before the veil starts thickening back up. But the veil is very, very thin right now. Those of you that are discovering your psychic abilities and your intuition and other abilities you may have, you may be noticing a very much an increase in feeling spirit around you, hearing your guides speak. This is a great time to embrace that, to really focus on meditating and doing that inner work and that work with your guides. Talk to your guides, ask them for messages, ask them for clarification, because this is a period of really good growth, and you're very open to sharpening your skills, increasing your skills, also expanding your skills. If you're practicing and you're wanting to expand your skills out to learn other aspects of your ability, such as working on aura work, maybe learning to focus on aura energy or energy around people, are feeling spirits moving in and out of your space. Some people are very in tune with that. My partner Dean, the minute a spirit walks into his realm, he feels that energy. And I tend to block it because I have a lot of shields around me, so I block that energy as it enters in until I see it, because I see spirit visually, and I usually pick up spirit a lot in my peripheral. I have certain rooms in my homes that I have blocked that I enter that room, spirit can't cross into. Only family can cross over certain barriers of my room, because that's the way I've protected my space in my home. And being a very open psychic to energy, I get a lot of traffic through the house, so I don't need to be bombarded 24/7. I need to be able to shut my turn that shingle over and say, "I'm off duty right now. I'm not going to work with you. You're going to have to come back or wait until I enter." My office is my open door space. If I have spirits that are lingering around wanting help, I'll send them to my office and tell them if they want to wait around, they can. When I come in the office and I put my systems on, I do my meditation, that they can come forward at that point in time. Um, I do a lot of crossings, a lot of spirits coming in looking for help crossing over. Both Dean and I do that a lot. Uh, Guides tend to bring them forward. It's rather interesting. People people that get stuck on this side get stuck because they usually have a sudden death, or they didn't realize they crossed over, so they didn't see that light, that opportunity to cross over. And so as they're getting more stable in that death state, or even if they haven't realized it, sometimes their guide will bring them forward so that they can get the assistance they need so that they can do that crossing. I've not had one yet refuse to cross. Usually very grateful, because they don't really want to be stuck in in this wandering state. And it's a very beautiful experience. So, in this Kathina, this is from your guardian. I guess my babbling is part of the messaging. I'm telling you, you have the abilities to do these things, to cross people, to work with spirit, to see spirit in your realm. If you haven't assigned a gatekeeper for yourself when you're working with spirit energy, do ask a family member or one of your guides to act as your gatekeeper. That allows them to screen any energy that's entering your field, any spiritual energy entering your field, to only allow positive energy into your field. All you do is do it in a meditation or prayer to your guardians, and they will help you set that up. Also, if you do a lot of spiritual work, reading, working with others, and you haven't set up shields, you do need to set up shields around you to protect your energy. You don't want people crossing in and reading you without your consent. Just as if you're doing energy work or reading people. Um, I know some readers will read anything. Some readers won't. My ethically will not read for a third party that's not present in the room. So if you called me and said, "Oh, tell me what my daughter, blah, blah, blah," I'm not going to read your daughter if she's not here in the room, and an adult, and asking for that reading for herself. Now I can read on some aspect of your daughter and how it impact your life. I can read it from that perspective, but it's the energy around you. I will not follow your daughter's energy and do a reading for your daughter. So work within your ethics, and work within in appropriate spiritual boundaries that allows you to be the most enlightened in your energy. There's really no rules. It's more of a what you feel comfortable with. I always keep shields up, because I don't want people I don't know stepping into my energy field and tapping my energy without my consent. I think it's a violation. It's a violation of trust. It's a violation of ethics. If a reader's going to read another reader, they only do it in consent. And since readers are naturally more open than most people, um, because you're working in and out of spiritual realm, it leaves you more open to be read by others. So by putting those shields up, it protects your spiritual energy. So, and that's just another thing. Ask your guides, your guardians to help shield you. I place a mirror shield up, and what that does is it allows anybody that tries to approach me and read my energy without my consent, what they will see is their own reflection. My guides, I've asked them when somebody tries to do that, that I get a snapshot of who is trying to read me, so I'm just aware of it. Um, but I have other shields before you get to the mirrors, before you can hit that energy level. Not very many people make it through it. I have sort of a elaborate set around me because I have been spiritually attacked several times, and when you experience a spiritual attack, it can be rather draining, very emotional. And working in the public and doing a lot of public readings, it leaves your vulnerabilities there. Don't be afraid of entering in the reading field and stuff like that, because you are protected by your guides. It just puts up a little bit of safety barriers, like always putting that global white light around you before you open yourself up to spirit. Just that protective layer to keep you working in your highest realm of energy. And so make sure you have good spiritual ethical practices as you're working in spirit and with your guides. Your guardians are there for you for that. They help you set those up, and they want you to know that all those protections are very important. It allows you to work cleaner, and it allows you to work in very grounded, very high ascension energy, allows you to vibrate at a much higher level. Always work in your light. What other messages do your guides have? The messages from guides. You're telling me you definitely need to get your shield strengthened up around you. Not just doing the shield of white light, but actually a protective shield, just to better protect your energy fields. What cool cards. Oh, you're a free spirit. Love us free spirits. You work in truth. You do like rising death. You're that knight of swords. You rise to the attention. You take charge. You work in truth, which is very important. It's extremely important to me to work in that truth energy, into that strong energy. This could also be that you are guided with the energy of Michael around you, with your guardians under the realm of Michael. I'm hearing yes, you do. You are working with Michael. So you have that truth, that strength. You're a fighter. You stand in righteousness of the truth, which makes you an extremely ethical person. You're always open to taking that leap of faith into your spirituality. You try new things. You're open to new practices, new adventures, um, increasing your powers and your ability, your strength, in fine tuning your abilities. Continue that work. Your guide said you are on track with that. Just continue to do the work, do the practices. You do need to meditate a little bit more, keep yourself grounded. By grounding, it allows you to rise to your higher vibration. Keep both feet planted on the ground when you read. That keeps your energy grounded. Put and make a practice of, after reading, not only do to send gratitude to spirits and of course your guides as you work with them, but also remember to cleanse your energy through your crown chakra, bring it through all your chakras, and ground that energy back into Mother Earth. And then ask that Mother Earth bring that energy back up to recharge your energy. That grounding and recharging will help you stay in that high vibration. You'll get less exhaustion when you're tapping into your spiritual energy. And I don't know if you've overread or anything. I don't know if you've ever done that. I have a 2-hour limit. Anything over 2 hours, and it really, really, really zaps my energy bad. That keeps you from getting that energy tap, that drain, that heavy drain that you can feel when you're working with spirit, working in that energy, working in that mediumship. Yes, you are a medium. Yes, yes, on that. You would have that mediumship energy. So you're actually working, connecting with spirit on the other side, not just your guides, uh, which gives you a lot of talent. It gives you ability to communicate clearly. I'm trying to tap in. Oh, you're clairvoyant. You see in snapshots. They show me snapshots. You're seeing snapshots of things. You can get that actually to go into a movie form at times if you practice. You'll get more than the snapshot. That can develop over time if you're not seeing that format of it. The more you work in that energy and focus in that energy, that the slideshow will become more progressive until it's like watching a movie. Actually be able to see something real truly unfold. So also allow you to energy shift from times, looking at the past and seeing into the future. You do have the ability to do that. Your guides say is if you want to learn that and to grasp that aspect, you can focus on that energy when you're ready to move into that energy film of being able to step back into the past and or shift through it and into the future to get better insight. They will guide you in energy. It does take some deep meditation techniques to be very grounded to work in that energy, but you do have the ability to do that time shifting. You feel those shifts in time, that time space around you. Sometimes the days feels like it's flying out of control, and you wake up 1 minute and it's the end of the day by the next, and you just where did the time go? And sometimes time just stands still for you. That's where you're shifting energy in the time space continuum. Not everybody does that on a conscious level, but you have the ability to feel that energy around you. You can speed up the time just by asking that time shift speed up. So if you're having those little times of waiting, you can shift that time speed up just by working with your guides and concentrating forward. Allow time to move faster. Sounds weird if those of you that don't practice, those of you that have that ability to shift in that energy will understand what I'm talking about. You are in this Eight of Pentacles. You're doing the work. You're doing the hard work. You're working with your guides on a regular basis. They say blessings to you because you are a very fast learner and you do have the ability to sharpen your skills to any level you wish to. This allows you to do that ascension in with spirit and work at the higher and higher level. So just do very positive practices, like I said, meditation, grounding, talking with your guides. You will be able to communicate with your guides on a conversational level. The more you do it, the more you listen, the more you're open to that type of communication with your guides, and they are there for you. This is your cycle. You're working through this cycle, this new cycle again. You're just up, down through the cycle, and you're just working through a positive new cycle. You do love beating to your own drum. You have that. This is that freedom energy. You have a great foundation with the Four of Wands. Is that fire energy. You're strongly rooted in that. This is your knowledge, your ability to embrace life. You beat to your own drum. You celebrate your energy. You celebrate things around you. Continue to celebrate yourself. Know that you have that fire strength in you and it allows you to reach those higher levels. It's giving you a beautiful foundation as you work in your spirituality and as you live your life. Continue to work in that energy because you have that. You are a Queen of Cups. You do work from your crown chakra. You aren't afraid to move into your higher consciousness or ask your guides for guidance and help when you need it. Blessings to you on that. That's what they're there for. Always stay in full communication with us, they're saying. And we will continue to guide you through this journey. You're doing a beautiful job. You are on your life's path. Just continue to embrace it and use it positively in your life and energy. Charge all your stones that you have available. Um, Also, get yourself grounded. And it is time to manifest. So get your manifestation list out there for what you want to foresee in the near future coming towards you. So blessings to you. And I hope that resonates with you, Gazina. So you have very strong high vibration. You're functioning at very high vibration. Your guides are showing me. Thank you for allowing me to connect with your guides. I send them gratitude for allowing me to connect with their energy and for them to connect with my guides. Blessings. That connecting with other people's guides really charging. It's a really charging energy. I have a hard time seeing. My vision goes periodically. Terry Remner, holding your space. I like your channel name. Please do post your channel information if you have an active channel. I would love to look to check it out. I'll have to look for you. Thing. Hey, Snow Wolf. I love it when the veil's thin. It makes it so easy to connect. Underlying card of the reading for you is that Four of Pentacles. Hold on to what you got. Be frugal in this period of time. You are driving your own chariot using your intuition, and you are having the chariot lead you where you want it to go. You are in control of your own destiny, and you drive that chariot with strength and power, and it is taking you in a positive direction. You're moving away from something right now as we get the card of the day seems to be an 8 of Cups. You're walking away from what's not serving you, but you're walking into that light, into that beautiful, beautiful light, because it is followed by the sun in the center of your reading. The sun is shining down on you in your energy. The work you're doing, your guides are telling me you are doing a very beautiful work. And I'm not exactly sure what your work is. I don't know if you're doing some type of counseling work. I'm feeling like it's a consultant work, um, personal consultant, life coach type work. I'm guessing. Whatever it is, you are working in your light. I'm gonna have to, like I said, put your channel information. If you are running a channel or you have a website, send that information to me. I'd like to check you out. I feel like you're very positive energy, though. You do work in that light, and they're shining on you, above you. You do have intuition. You have spirituality. You work from your crown chakra. You are connected to spirit. You're connected to your higher consciousness. And you know how to use and focus that energy in your work. You're a light worker, a healer. Yes, I'm hearing. Yes, you are a healer. You're a light worker. You provide guidance, and you're very good at it. I'm hearing very, very good at it. So blessings to you on that. Guides are around you with this Five of Swords. This isn't contemplation and confusion. This is a positive side of the fives, which fives usually are more conflictual type of a card, but they're telling me, no, this isn't conflict. You have that guide, that messaging. It is at a constant. You hear it in your head. It's always hearing messaging. But you listen. This isn't conflict, though. This is You are a receiver of message. You do understand the messaging that's given to you. If you're not consciously aware of it, you're working from that higher consciousness. Um, so even if you're not hearing that audible voice in your head or that guided messages or the cues that they set forth, you apply it in your energy field. You have a way of applying the energy and the messaging from your guides and into that energy, into the work you do. And in the life you lead, they tell me, you live in that positive energy and that light energy, both as a career as well as in your own personal life. You function in that light realm. You're very connected to the light. You're connected to that positive energy. They say blessings for the work you do. They send you love and gratitude. And they'll continue to be there supporting you through this, through the opportunities and choices you make. Everything's an opportunity, a positive opportunity. Follow your heartstrings, stay in that light. You're serving it well, and they're pleased to serve you in that process. That's a strange message. It's not one I usually get. They're very, very pleased the way you work with your light, your energy. I'm hearing the word exceptional, exceptional. Blessings to you. Trust that what you're doing is what you're fated to do, though. Those kind of messages from spirit, yes, definitely, you're in your fated energy. So blessings to you. I hope that resonates. I hope that makes sense to you. Most unusual reading I've had in a long time. Oh, good. I'll call you later. Snow Wolf. God, tell me about that class. She's wanting me to take a class with me. I just didn't have the ability to do it right now. But I will catch up. Okay, and we have two more on the list. The next one is Michelle, Shining Light Tarot. And like I said, please type in your name and let me, if Vivian has it, she usually will post people's channel. Let me go through and make you a moderator. I gotta find you in the list really quick. By adding you as a moderator, it allows you to. Oh, you are a moderator. Okay. Allows you to post your channel information on. Well, thank you, Vivian. She's on top of it. I don't even have to ask. Vivian, you're always on top of everything. Oh, okay. Did you change your channel name? Your False Teeth Real Tarot. Oh, you're her little sister. Oh, cool. I'm gonna have to check your channel out. I'll go ahead and click on that. This family's growing so much. I don't even know half the readers anymore. I get a lot of readers coming in on my channel. I try to catch everybody's channel at some point. It's just too many to follow everybody, and because I read, I tend to watch behind replay stuff and not catch a lot of lives, because especially if they're doing politicals and I'm reading politicals, I don't like to taint my readings by other people's readings and opinions. And you'll find that when I do read political, I may mention the current news event, but I try to read around it, what other people aren't reading on. Like, this came up with Trump. Who who are they not talking about right now? And why aren't they talking about them too? So I'll try to read around that energy, not just on Trump, because I hate being in Trump's energy. But um, that keeps me fresh, open, and there's no duplicating other people's work. And I don't know about you, but after I listen to the whole media stream and repeat because they get stuck on one storyline, to go in and read 15, to go in and watch 10 or 15 readers all read on the same topic, um, it gets old after a while. I mean, and because we read the energy as a consensus, our readings much of the time will be right in line with each other with very little variances offline. Every so often, one of us will get a little bit different messaging, which makes it interesting. But yeah. But I find it's too easy when there's something big going on to jump in and watch other readers during the middle of it without reading on it on my own first. That way, I'm not inferencing opinions or their readings in my reading. It's not tainting my energy. And I know a lot of readers are like that. So it's not unusual for us to lurk in the background or watch on the replay and put comments in the comment section. We're very supportive of each other. So, what kind of energy do we have for you today, Michelle? You do have mediumship abilities. If you're not tapping fully into that, you need to start working towards building those abilities. They're telling me, yes, you are a light worker. They're telling me if you're not doing Reiki already, you should be looking in the study of Reiki into doing the Reiki work. You do have the ability to heal. You will be a natural healer working in the Reiki energy. They tell me you're very sensitive and empathic energy as well. Remember to keep yourself grounded because that can be very draining energy around you. Also, be conscious that when you're feeling energy, to differentiate, because you are so empathic, to differentiate other people's energy from your energy. Do not imprint their energy on you as your own. Do not carry that weight of burden. You'll need to learn to keep yourself grounded so that you're not imprinting their energy and their emotions on yourself, or you will cause yourself depression and it will tap your energy and bring your vibration, especially if they're functioning in a negative, in a depression or a negative down cycle. That can bring your energy levels down by tapping into that empathic energy and allowing it to imprint on you as your own. So be very aware of that in your energy field. Um, Meditate and ground daily. Make sure you get a good grounding ritual. Um, Cleanse with bath salts. So if you like to take baths, get Epsom salts, scented salts, and ground yourself, ground your whole body energy. That allows you to cleanse that energy out and cleanse your energy field, and it keeps you better protected. So make sure you do that kind of cleansing process. Make a ritual of it, a daily ritual of just cleansing energy from around you. It's going to keep you better focused. You must have very, very, very sensitive empathic abilities. Like you walk into a crowd and you feel the energy of the entirety of the crowd. It's almost like stinging bees at times. If the energy is too negative, you'll feel like you're getting stung. My granddaughter's that kind of empath. Yeah, be open to learning. So yeah, just definitely do that. Start looking into light work in Reiki. those kind of practices, you're going to be quite skilled at it. And because you are so sensitive as an empath, you're going to be very in tune to that healing energy and focusing that energy in exactly the right areas. It gives you that gift of being that healer, is the empathy, um, the sensitivity to the energy that allows you to be a very strong healer. Throw the cards, see what we get in the cards. Have a little heartbreak around you. Three of Swords. You're coming out of that energy. I love these. Looks like you had a little bit of struggle recently, but you're coming out of it. Yeah, that Knight of Cups is allowing you to take charge. The underlying read of the card is telling you take charge of that energy of your heart. That Cups is that heart, that emotional energy. Take charge of that, and move forward. Charge forward with it. This is not the false knight. It's not the knight that's charging into battle. This is the knight that charges into that emotional energy and allows you to take emotional charge of yourself. To get control. You control your finances, your abundance, your spirituality. It's that kind of take charge. It's that kind of charge into the energy. Underneath the Knight of Cups, I've got that High Priestess. You're moving into your higher energy, that light work. This is that light work, that third eye. You're an energy mover, so I think that's why they're saying you need to work in the realms of Reiki. You need to really look in those light practices. If not Reiki, there's several different types of healing arts, shamanic healing. There's different Japanese style of healing that you might consider if it's not Reiki specifically. Look at the different realms of that, or look at all of them, because all of the healing energies can be worked in conjunction with each other. This is going to bring you the ability to be charitable to the community, to those around you, but it also will help you um, gain financial security. And you do have that heartbreak. You are working through that energy. I don't know if this is a recent loss in love, or this some type of loss in your life that has made you feel a little brokenhearted. Maybe a loss of somebody that was very dear and near to you recently, or an actual breakup in a relationship. But you need to work through this energy. Remember, hearts don't truly break apart. They just get severed by the knives. Allow that to heal, that energy to heal, and release what's not serving you. Every heartbreak comes with a very tragic lesson, but it allows you to grow up into your higher energy and your higher power. And you are in that upward movement, because I've got the Seven of Swords. And that's a little bit of that deep in the night. You're really not that deep in the night, though. You're taking that truth energy. You're moving up into the sun, or into the light. This is the light of the moon. There are some underlying secrets that still shadow around you. You are doing some shadow work from your past life still, is telling me, as you move through this energy. But you're being guided through that with the crows around you, giving all the messages to help guide you through that shadow work. You will get through that, and you will be allowed to release that energy in this lifetime and free yourself from any karmic energy and lessons that you have brought forward in this lifetime. It is a blessing to be able to do that. You are the driver of your own chariot. You've got that chariot in the middle. This is you taking charge. You're leading your own chariot. You're going to take charge. You're going to move it in the direction which is right for you. Embrace this power. You're manifesting what your destiny is. Like I said to everybody, today is the night of the full moon. Get those manifestation lists out. Keep them positive. Manifest your future. Manifest your dreams. Manifest your relationships. Manifest the things that are important to you, that you want to see come forward in your life. And don't put ego energy into that. Realize that it takes time for spirit to fulfill your manifestation, but anything you manifest will come true over long periods of time. Spirit works in magical ways. Be Temperance. This is my card, my all my readings have a temperance card, and very rarely do I not receive a temperance someplace in my reading. But this is that card of patience in waiting, not trying to rush through. So we need to slow down and be patient for what comes. It's one thing to always know what direction you're going and where you're moving. It's allowing yourself to be patient in functioning in that energy. Sometimes we want to just rush through, plow through, and get it done. Um, and take charge of things. Sometimes we just need to remember to step back, smell the roses, learn the lessons, pace ourselves, and not always be in such a hurry. Be patient and temperate as you move forward in life. This is also that angel of protection around you, sort of like Michael's energy. It's that light of truth that you live in. That I always think of temperance as sort of a protective card. It's telling you to be patient and all that, but it's also telling you you're being protected by your angels. You have that positive light energy around you, that truth. This is your integrity. This allows you to function in your full integrity, and that's very important. So, blessings to you. I hope this reading reads true. If you're not working in the Reiki or light at that type of light work, you definitely need to look into it, because I see that you are a healer and that you are going to have great success in that realm. Um, that you have some really beautiful energy and really beautiful light work that you'll be able to achieve. So blessings to you. And our last reading for the day is Crafty Lady. Crafty Ladies 1717. Good year. Okay. Hey, Judy B. You made it. Here's another one of our really good intuitives. I hope you've been having a lot of high vibration, Judy, in this energy and doing your work while the bell's really clear. You should be really open right now to all those spiritual changes you have. And Crafty Lady. Asking your guides to come forward and give me messages that are important at this point in time. I think we have 2 cards of the day today that coming up frequently in my readings, and I've taken notice again and again. 3 maybe. Some strength in there too. I think we all need to be practicing this charity given and being able to receive charity, which is personally for me the hardest thing to do is ask people for help. Many of us that work in this energy tend to be givers, and we forget that sometimes we need to reach out and ask for help. So I think that's one of the reasons why this card comes up, and we have so many readers, so many psychics in this room. We all have a tendency to be those caregivers, those ones that are always there for everyone else. We forget to take care of ourselves, and we forget to ask for help when we need it. So I think that's why this message of charity keeps showing up in everybody's cards today. As a constant. I love the other one that shows up is those strength cards. We have several forms of strength card coming out, but yeah, you definitely got the strength card at the final part of your reading. Once again, that heartbreak card's coming forward. I do feel like you have had some heartbreak. I'm feeling this heartbreak is from loss, though, not from a breakup of a marriage or a relationship. It feels more like a loss. Somebody important's lost or walked out of your life. It may not be a death type of loss. It may just be they're no longer there. They've moved on to another area. It's that longing heartbreak of change, that type of loss that I'm feeling off this card. Is that energy it's like you're missing a little piece and you haven't found something to fill that space because you don't feel like you can fill that space with something else. But you need to allow that space to heal. It's just because somebody's left your life in whatever form that they leave. If it's just relocating, you've lost a friendship, or you've lost somebody in death, or you've lost an employment or a partnership with somebody, or a good friend that you're no longer speaking to, or something, that you need to heal from that energy and allow yourself to grow in a more positive way. Losses are part of living, just like the changing of the tide, the moving, the cycles of the moon. It's all part of our living. Keep in perspective, and this is probably why I'm feeling that it's more of an emotional loss than a actual breakup, heartbreak, stab in the heart type loss. Is that spirit's telling you in the center of the reading comes out the hangman. This is you being able to free yourself from hanging yourself up, but to also realize that you've moved into a higher perspective, and that you need to keep an eye on your surroundings. Be familiar with what's going on around you. This allows you to stay connected with yourself, with your spirit, and with your environment. So always look at everything from a higher perspective. Don't get yourself hung up on one issue or one person or one situation. Allow yourself to see perspective in everything you do. This will allow you to heal. It'll allow you to move forward in that energy. You are moving into a higher realm. You use your meditative powers. As Carlos reminds me of meditating. Your med powers. You move in that higher energy. Um, you get out of this embattlement that's happening below you and rising above that. You're finding your strength, your power. This is that fire energy, that working in your light. Embrace that and continue working it, because your final card of the reading is telling me you are strong. You live in that strength energy. Keep embracing your strength, and it'll allow you to continue to ascend and move into that higher energy level. So I want to send blessings to you. Thank you for spirit. Thanking your spirits for allowing me to communicate with them, and the guidance and spirits of everybody's guys that have moved forward in this energy, and everybody's relatives that have come forward. Um, it's a blessing to be able to connect with your guides, your loved ones, and um, that energy that allows me to read with it and bring you these messages. I am going to finish off today. I will keep people informed when I find out when I am scheduled to have surgery. If I just disappear, it probably was last minute. Didn't have a chance to go on. I will send a message over to Dean, though, because Dean and I talk just about every day, and have Dean let you guys know how things are going and what it looks like. If I'm going to be in the hospital or not, 'cause I don't even know at this point in time. But Dean and I will talk off and on throughout uh, all of this, because we talk every day. And I will have him give you guys an update on what's going on if I just drop off the face of the earth. Um, I do know that the recovery is going to be very similar to the recovery post-surgery, because it will be yet another post-surgery. So I may be off for several days before I come back in. I will try to come back in as quickly as possible, but I do have to remember to take care of myself and to allow myself to heal, because I cannot afford to get an infection in this. Doctor scared me to death when he told me that if I get the infection in this vein, I could end up losing my leg. Not going there. Not even going into that energy. So I know he's a wonderful surgeon. I actually know the surgeon he's referring me to. I personally know him. He's an excellent surgeon. So I am working with a great team. So I know everything's going to go great. I feel good about it. I'm having very positive energy. So anyways, I want to send my love, my blessings to you. Thank you all for your support and your prayers. That I know you all send me prayers, because I can feel that energy. You've already actually started. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. And just healing prayers so I heal quickly. That's all I ask. I just want to heal quickly, safely and quickly. So I will be back as soon as possible, but I will be in contact with Dean. So if you'll catch the Hermit Corner, I don't know what his schedule's like. His starting back his first week of non-teaching, and then class starts on Monday. So his schedule may not be as frequent, but he will be off and on. And And I'll make sure he pops on, at least give you guys a status report before I can get back on. And I love you all, and blessings to you all. You enjoy this beautiful summer weather, and hopefully you're not hitting 100 degrees like I am here. I hope you all live in nice, cool places. I know Snow Wolf's in Arizona area where he gets even hotter than here. But I love you all, and I will try to come back on tomorrow. Mid-morning, I've been having a hard time getting moving in the morning. I mean, I'm on my third cup of coffee, and well, I got to get on today. So I will probably not at 9. I'll try 9, but definitely shoot for 11:30. I like to let Autumn's program run because I like watching Autumn. Um, and I, if I'm reading politics, I tend to wait to read because I just love her work. She's such a beautiful soul, and talking about somebody that works in her light. Anyways, so I really like to catch Autumn, and I don't want to overlap her show because she's got a very strong, beautiful audience, and I know a lot of you follow her as well. So, and I don't want to make you have to try to pick and choose whose channel you want to be on. So, blessings to all you. Thank you, Vivian, for all your help in the background, posting people's channel, and the sports the community you give as a moderator, and um, thumbs up. I love you, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. I don't think they're going to give me less than 24 hours notice, but they might. So blessings anyways.